Hi everybody, this is Charlene. I'm in Singapore right now, and today we are doing a sharing on some of the products that has been launched in Singapore for this August. If you have a question about the Malaysia products, because most of you guys here right now tuning in Singapore, and if you guys have question about the Malaysian products, let us know so we will just slot it in. Okay. Okay, so these are some of the products that you can that is launched in Singapore and Malaysia. Okay, let me start first. I mean, a bit about myself. I'm a mother of two, currently pregnant. I'm in my third trimester already, so it's like pretty exciting because like things are getting real and I need to start preparing for things. Yep. So this is what I do with my team before the pandemic. So just to let you guys know that we go around teaching people and educating people about the Young Living products and business opportunities. This is the Singapore August 2021 promotion. I haven't gotten my umbrella yet, so I can't really show you, but I've seen some of our members who have taken a video and posted online. It's pretty nice. Is that this, can you see the picture here? It is that kind of inverted umbrella, and because August is Singapore's Independence Day, today actually 9th of August, Singapore Independence Day, so we have a lot of Singapore theme kind of merchandise. Okay. Okay, this is a bit blur, but I just want to highlight some of the products that you will get when you hit the required PV promo tier. This one is Jade Lemon. So Jade Lemon, maybe I'll give a quick shout out to Jade Lemon. I feel that a lot of people don't really know Jade Lemon very well, but Jade Lemon is actually a special, it's an oil from Taiwan, from our Taiwan farm. Okay. Jade Lemon, it is like a combination of lime and lemon, but it's a plant by itself, but the smell is a combination of lime and lemon. So it's actually a very refreshing taste. I really like it, like 1 or 2 drops into my Ningxia Red. Yeah, so you can also diffuse it, but if you like, just add it into your drink, sparkling water, plain water, Ningxia Red, or juices, so that it's actually enhance the flavor and it's actually very refreshing. If you have not tried drinking it, try it. But some people, because it's a citrus oil, some people find that there is a bit of what's that taste called? This bitter aftertaste, okay, for Jade Lemon. Okay, so this one, you have your Eucalyptus radiata. This is a very common eucalyptus oil that people use. Eucalyptus radiata is good for opening up the airways, for you to breathe better, so you can diffuse it or can apply on your chest. And right now, because we're in this pandemic, right? And this pandemic, this virus affects a lot of the respiratory system, the lungs and the respiratory, the breathing system. So Eucalyptus radiata is actually a very good oil for you to diffuse on a daily basis. Okay, Eucalyptus radiata is also an oil that is in one of the ingredients for RC. Okay, and most of you are familiar with RC. Okay, then the next one I'll talk about is this one. I don't need to introduce now. This is the big bottle for the Thieves waterless hand sanitizer. Those of you in Singapore, from tomorrow onwards, you can start to dine out already. And to be honest, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but a lot of people are saying, yay, okay, just go out and eat because government says it's all okay. But actually, you know that the current situation is not that positive, even in Singapore. A lot of people, before this whole phase that we can't dine in, actually what I observed outside is that a lot of people don't sanitize their hands when they eat. Actually, yeah. So I know Malaysia right now, because everyone is very panicky, you guys are more alert and more conscious. But in Singapore, to be honest, a lot of people are not as conscious in terms of sanitizing their hands. So I would really encourage you guys to remember to sanitize your hands. And the great thing about this hand sanitizer is that you can refill your smaller bottles, as well as you this hand sanitizer, it won't dry your hands, so it's good for babies as well. I've used it for my baby, my firstborn, as young as about 4 to 5 months, because when we went out in the past, even though when I was pushing the pram or carrying my child, my baby, a lot of people like to touch the baby's skin, and then sometimes there was a few times his face was a bit red because of people's touching. So I just dab a bit of the Thieves waterless hand sanitizer, and then it went away very quickly. Inside it has aloe vera inside, so that it has very moisturizing properties. Okay, so please use it. I know that maybe a lot of you have a lot other brands of hand sanitizer, but for your kids and for yourself, if you don't want to dry out your hands, if you don't want to damage your skin, I strongly recommend you to use this. Okay, Clary sage, and let's talk about there's Clary sage here, and there's the Melaleuca Alternifolia. In short, is tea tree. Tea tree is a very versatile oil for everything and anything. If Thieves as an oil is too strong for you, you can replace it with this tea tree oil. So for your ulcers, you can dab a bit. You want to clear the air of odors, you can also use tea tree. It's cheaper than purification. Yeah. So I also learned that if you have discharge, so women sometimes we have discharge from the bottom vagina area, what you can do is that actually you can drop a few drops of tea tree onto your panty or your pad or your panty liner. So it will also and you can put 1 drop of tea tree and 1 drop of lavender into your underwear or your panty liner or your panties, so that it helps in terms of your discharge, or it also helps in terms of if you have like regular UTI issues. So this combination is pretty good. Okay, those of you who have women health issues, or like you can't sleep because of your hormones, like irregular hormones, or you got hot flushes and things like that, right? Clary sage is a very good oil for you to use. You can diffuse it or apply at your womb area. So this one will really help in terms of relaxing your body because of hormonal imbalances. Okay, any question, please type into the chat and Xiaohui will support me in that. Okay, I want to highlight this first because this is only available as standard order. I think so, yeah. This is only available as standard order. I just want to highlight this. If you have kids at home, all these are designed for kids, even for adults. Like for me, I take Mightypro. I alternate with Life 9 just to have different probiotics into my body. Yeah. Then Mightyzyme, actually in the whole of Singapore, this is the only enzyme that is for children. Adults, you can take it as well. I'm pregnant, I also take this as well because this is the only enzyme that's available in Singapore. Mightyzyme is very good for the body to help the body to break down the food that you eat, especially the carbohydrates. Yeah, and your meat. Okay, so for kids also, they also have digestive issues. Not just, a lot of people just give probiotics because they are not aware that there is enzymes that can help the body to break down the food that they're eating so that the body can absorb better. And then comes with this 2 free lunch bag. Apparently the lunch bag is quite high quality. Okay, it's like those that you get in the Smiggle shop. And so that's why, because it's National Day, right? That's why you have all the National Day related merchandises. Okay. Okay, this one, I'm very excited about this. This is Luscious Lemon. So this one was only released this year's June during the convention, and it's already in Singapore. I don't know whether the soap is going to be permanent. I am not sure yet, but for now, the essential oils is for essential oils. Until today, they give priority to essential oils, essential rewards members. Okay, Luscious Lemon, and then the Luscious Lemon hand soap. I don't know about you, but I really like this oil because it is, I also don't know how to explain to you. It's a blend of different oils like lemon myrtle, spearmint, eucalyptus globulus, and ylang ylang. So actually, I like to diffuse it, right, for respiratory health. But then I don't need any the lemony taste because they already have the lemon inside. So it also helps to open up the airways because it has eucalyptus globulus and spearmint inside. So what you want to do is that if your chest is very tight, you can also dilute with V6 and then apply directly on your chest. Okay. Those of you who have come to my house, you already have used Luscious Lemon in when you're washing your, because my toilet right now is Luscious Lemon. My boy likes Luscious Lemon. Always ask me to put the Luscious Lemon in the toilet. Yeah, because he said Thieves not as nice smell. So it's really good. Yeah. So if Thieves is not your kind of scent, this is actually a good alternative. So you can go and get it. Oh, and then another tip is that you don't use the Luscious Lemon hand soap directly from the bottle like that. So a tip for you is that you go and empty up one, like left 1/3 inside, then you top up the rest with distilled water, and then you can have 1 bottle split into 3 bottles, okay, of Luscious Lemon hand soap. Or you can get the oil and DIY your own hand soap as well. Okay, this is the 2 oils that is released during this August period. Limited time offer means once it's sold out, it's sold out. We can't get this in Singapore, it's directly from the States. So Xiaohui was sharing previously that she really likes Surrender. Then I'll get her to talk about Surrender in a while. But let me talk about SARA first. I really like SARA. I learned about SARA back when, I think there is at least 8 years back. So I've been using the products for about 11 years. This October will be my 11th year. SARA, it is a oil that is very good for if you have past abuse cases. So it may not need to be a dramatic kind of abuse like violence and things like that. It could be like daily emotional issues that you hold inside your body. So like I give you an example. Like for myself, I don't have a very good relationship with my mom ever since I was like 13 to 14 years old. So there was a lot of, I have no idea what went wrong, but there was a point in time I just remember about 13 to 14 years old that we got into a lot of fights, and it wasn't like that when I was younger. So got a lot of fights, and then she will say very unpleasant things to me, and these words stay with me. Yeah, these words, this negativity, and this kind of verbal kind of abuse stay with me. Whether it was intentional or not intentional, it doesn't matter. But the fact that my body and my brain remembers the hurt and the pain. Previously, I was using SARA a lot. And how I use this is I will just apply it on my heart area. I like to apply it on my womb area before I was pregnant, or my lower back. Because these are the areas when I know that when I'm stressed, I store these emotions in this area. So some of you may feel like you have a lot of neck tension, or you have a lot of headache. So SARA is the place where you go and apply on the areas of your tension, because these are the areas that are probably storing all your past hurt and past disappointment and past abuses. Okay, so abuse can be a lot of things, can be verbal, can be violent, as in physical abuse, can be emotional abuse, can be even your environment. If your environment is very toxic and you feel abused, you feel you're not being respected, if you're feeling very abused, right? So SARA is actually a very, very good oil to have. And I encourage all women to have SARA, Surrender, and Forgiveness. I find that these 3 oils is really something that really support us during this period of time. If you're feeling very down, or you feel like this whole pandemic is eating into you, I find these 3 oils, let me repeat myself: Surrender, SARA, and Forgiveness. Very, very good for women. Yeah. Okay. Trauma Life is good as well. Yeah. So maybe like 3 or 4 lah. 3 or 4. I choose out of 3 out of the 4 oils that I just mentioned. Very good for us to, for women to, heal internally, as well as a lot of times, sometimes abuse don't come from external. Sometimes we self-abuse. We say things negative about ourselves. We don't praise ourselves. We don't acknowledge ourselves. We self-abuse. If you're that kind of person who self-abuse, you need SARA as well. Okay? 那种自己打自己、自己骂自己、对自己很苛刻的人 okay? You're very mean to yourself. you hold very high expectation of yourself and you beat yourself up, you need SARA as well. Because no one's beating you up, but you are the one beating yourself up. SARA, forgiveness, trauma life, and surrender. Okay, let me get Xiao Hui to share surrender because she absolutely loves surrender.
Yes. So okay. So actually, my first bottle of surrender, I got it when okay, 不要紧, I got it when I was still a Singapore member. So for those who don't know, I started my Young Living account back in Singapore 10 years ago. So I bought that bottle of so why I chose surrender out many oils, it was like my first few months of ER ordering from US, because that time Singapore office hasn't opened yet. And then I was asking for a recommendation for something for someone like me that is very, I would say I'm someone who is very strong character. If you talk about the masculine and feminine energy, I'm a lot more masculine kind of character. So I was like, okay, so one of the things that I want to make, I want to kind of work with myself is like the ability to let go a bit, the ability to be vulnerable a bit more and all that. So I was asking for recommendation. I was like, release, I think okay lah, okay. I think I have it already. Then I was like, so should I get surrender? I'm reading the name only of the blend. So should I get surrender or should I get like acceptance? Because to me, it's a bit similar in terms of the energy. So for some reason, after thinking through, I decided to get surrender. Okay, so when I first smelled surrender, the oil surrender, right, I was like, it smells a bit, not say not nice, but it's not the flowery, you know, like our emotional oil, a lot of them are very flowery smell. So like harmony, joy, all those very flowery, even forgiveness is very flowery smell, because forgiveness is mainly Melissa smell. I smell forgiveness, I get the Melissa smell in it. So it's surrender is not very flowery, but it I think it has Roman chamomile inside, if I'm not wrong. That's why it has that. It does have a bit of flower smell, but not the very strong like ilang ilang.
So Roman and German chamomile, both chamomile.
Yeah, so it has a very chamomile smell, and the moment I smelled it, right, because can you understand, 10 years ago I was still like 30 plus a bit. I was in terms of character wise, I still have a lot of like, okay, I need to be strong, I need to look strong and all that. So when I used that oil, how I felt right inside, I can still remember, it's like I can like take a breather, like I don't need to be so strong. So I feel a bit in terms of I still try to accept the smell because it's not something I was expecting. But at the other hand, I was like, okay, I can relax a bit. That was the scent that the experience that I get from this surrender oil. So I find that it's one of the thing is that if people like going in your mind like surrender means I have to like you know, like in Chinese go 生白旗, like really surrender, I don't do it, I let go. It's not about that. But I think if you or your people around you is like the type that is very controlling type, you probably want to try this. I will highly recommend surrender, because it helps to, because there are things in life that we cannot control, right? There are things that we can control, but there are things that we can't control. But being a controller means that everything also try to control. So that would make the whole, there's a lot of tension in the body. There's a lot of tension and self-induced kind of stress. So I find that surrender is not about giving up, but surrender helps me to be able to go, okay, to accept what is going on, to accept that there are things that I can't control, and then focus on the things that I can control, I can contribute, I can do something about. But the things that I can't control, I can go, okay, I can't do anything, but it's okay. I accept how it is. I take a step back and I give myself permission to be okay with things that I can't control. And I find that so that's why I feel that this oil really helps me in terms of being less controlling, and I think being less controlling means it helps myself to be more at ease with myself, and it helps myself to be less stressed. So that's why when you ask me what is surrender all about, to me is really, if you talk all the thing, all that boils down to you want to be more accepting for yourself, accepting, and
I think especially for things we cannot control.
Yeah, because I think that's the best part about it. Is that it helps you to go like, okay, things that I can't control, I just kind of.
Yeah, so like those of you, I don't know who are, but I'm also the kind of controlling type.
We are both like that.
Yeah, so. like everything want to control, like want to see certain outcome to happen.
Yes.
If there's that kind of person, I mean, or maybe your current situation force you to be like that, yet you know you can't control things, yet you want to do things to control, then you surrender and diffuse or apply.
It can be diffuse or apply both way, but personally I like to apply. And one of the things I like about this blend is that because it has both the chamomile inside, right? So it's very chamomile kind of smell. Chamomile, the scent of chamomile tends to stay on our skin for a lot longer. So it's one of those. I would say it's the talk about the smell, the scent. It really stays in the skin, so you can get the smell quite a lot. And it's, if you look at the oils inside there, right? I think if you want to use it at night, also fine. It's also okay because it's mainly chamomile, and I think there's lavender. Is it lavender or something? Just how you flash. Yeah. So it's kind of it's quite relaxing. But I think in terms of when you use it, I will highly recommend to kind of just look at what are some of things that you can control. You kind of just want to acknowledge that you can't control, and then you can put your focus back to things that you can control. So surrender is not like, oh, don't realize I don't do anything.
Go with the flow, yeah. It's not about that.
It's not that. And I like it that when Charlene brought up that to use it together, SARA and forgiveness. SARA, I don't really use it, but I use forgiveness. And when I was working with women, especially women in their 40s and 50s onwards, I find that I was doing all the Zyto scan, Itovi scan and all that, right? Forgiveness always come up. It's quite interesting. So I was sharing with them is that because women tends to have a lot of like expectation of things that we need to do, we should be doing for our family, for our kids, for our, even if you don't have kids, there's still parents and all that. Yeah. And we can never do enough. And it's always not good enough. So forgiveness is a very good oil to work with this kind of emotion. Like there is a lot of sometimes there's a lot of guilt in I'm not doing enough. I'm maybe things happen this way because of me. So use forgiveness and SARA and surrender to kind of work with this kind of emotion. I really like this combi. But if you want something that is cheaper, then I feel I just realized SARA's price also about same as surrender. So they're both kind of like good oils to kind of start using on top of your all your feelings kit, all those oils and all that. These are the ones to use that I think, especially trauma life, forgiveness, surrender, or SARA. I use surrender and forgiveness more personally. I like this one.
Okay, so just now there was a question. I know there's a lot of products, there's a lot of terms and conditions. So just take note that if they write valid for essential rewards only and it's until today, 1st to 9 today's August 9, means that after that they will release to the standard order members. Okay? Yeah. So we talk about SARA. This is backed by.
Maybe they have stock for SARA, is it? I was like looking at that thing. Why then surrender? They open up for shop standard order also.
Yeah.
Xiaohui, I have question. How do you apply the surrender then followed by forgiveness? How is the protocol?
I don't use it like a protocol. I use it more like I use it a bit like intuitively. When I feel I want to use, I use it. So yeah, but for so like, so for example, I can use surrender, then I can few hours later I use forgiveness and all that. I don't have like a protocol.
But I think if you want a suggestion for your friends or members, right? For women, actually, the areas, like again, maybe you ask the person where do they find tension, or when they are stressed, where are the areas of the body that usually trigger? Like I said just now, for emotions, the body store emotions at certain points. So you can go and Google about it, but I find that for me, I'm a bit lazy and I cannot remember so many things. For me, usually when I'm very stressed, it's my abdominal area. So I have a lot of cramps in my abdominal area. So I will apply it on my abdominal area. There are some people who always get perpetual headaches or migraines. And then depending on which part of the headache or migraines, I ask them to apply at that area also. You put surrender followed by forgiveness, or you put SARA followed by surrender. Up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, when I work with emotional oils, there's a standard place that I usually use, which is like what we call the brainstem. So it's like where the neck and or scalp at the back meet, and there's a dent, like a slight dent inside. Yeah. So I will apply there. So this is a place to apply. But for I think for surrender and forgiveness, I have one special place that I usually use, because it has it kind of helps in terms of the emotional point. You know, our ears, right? The rims, or this part, there is actually a lot of emotional point on it. You can just go and search. You can take a look at the essential oil pocket reference or dash reference. It's inside there. So you find the one with the foot one, the foot, the hand, all the point, and then there's one that is ear. Okay, so you can apply. So I don't apply on the specific point. I have very sensitive skin, so I will use a bit of D6 first, but I'll use like forgiveness or surrender, and I'll just kind of like just press the rim a bit, just like that, or just apply like a bit. That's it. Actually, this is a very good place to help with emotion, because when you're usually very tense, and this, when we are touching the ears, right, it kind of help us to kind of relax a bit. It's like a point where it helps our body to kind of let go of the tension a bit. So you can try this area, and I will use it here. Yeah. So that's why I say it's a bit intuitive. Sometimes I will also inhale. For me, I always recommend that if you want to work with your emotions, inhale also. So whatever I apply after that, I have on my palms, I have the oils, right? Just cut over the nose, mouth, inhale for a couple 1 minute or so. And yeah, so you see that there's always a lot of point, but I don't, instead of you finding the chart and all that, just kind of apply around. Yeah, and you're worried about sensitive skin, then just put a bit of B6 like me. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, thank you for the question. Let me move on to some of the other products. So we're done with the emotions. Now this is the protein power bites. If you have not ate this before, it's actually sweet to me. It's actually sweet because it's coated with white chocolate. This white part is coated with white chocolate. What I really like is that it is a blend of pea, almond, egg white, and grass-fed whey protein. So it is a very small packet actually. I think it's like if you take a $5 bill, you fold it into 1/3. It's actually very small. 1/3. Yeah, it's actually very small. Yeah, very small. Yeah, you can finish it at 2 mouthful or something, 2 or 3 mouthful. Oh, okay. Tinky is showing. Let me spotlight on Tinky. Tinky is ready to help. How do we spotlight her? Yes. So yeah, she's holding a 5 ml oil. SARA 5 ml oil. So yeah, it's the height of a 5 ml oil. It's very, very small. Yeah, the horizontal is like also 5 ml. Is it 5 ml by 5 ml? Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, about there, less than 5 ml height. So it's very small, but it's actually very full. It's very filling. Yeah, it's actually very, very filling. Yeah, so you guys can try it. It's actually very filling. I use it when I am when I need to have some protein in my body. Yeah, I'm not eating enough plant-based protein. Other than Slick Shake, this is a good protein how to say, plant-based protein for my body. Okay, yeah. Okay, like it's very nice lah. So that's all I can say. It's very nice. Just try it. Okay, so far people who have gotten it have no issue about it because it's coated with white chocolate. So yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, this one is, I know all of you are familiar with the Young Living tea spray. In Singapore, the tea spray has been on the list for what is it called? Coronavirus. Yeah, since last year in Singapore, we have this list of products and chemicals that's good for coronavirus, and Young Living is the only one on the entire list that is the natural base kind of how to say, cleaner or disinfectant. Yeah, disinfectant for the coronavirus. So this one comes in a set of 6 sleeves. Then you can hook it onto your handbag. Okay, you can hook it on your handbag. I use this interchangeably with the hand sanitizer. So sometimes I'll spray this on my kids' hands as well, because sometimes like I find it very troublesome to squeeze out the gel. So if I want a liquid base, I also squeeze this on spray this on their hands and on the surfaces as well. So right now, if in Singapore, if you bring your kids out, actually a lot of places they will have hand sanitizer for you to use. So instead of using their hand sanitizer, I use my own Thieves hand sanitizer or the tea spray, okay, to clean certain things. And if you are using common use products, like for example, today I brought them to a mirror maze, and then they were using a foam. I spray on the foam first. I spray on the hands to sanitize the hands, and I spray on the foam also just in case. Okay, so this is the sleeves. It comes together. It's not. It's the same price as when you buy 6 bottles of Thieves hand sanitizer, tea spray. Okay, so I want to show you guys the Bloom Collagen. I know Gabriella bought this last month, so it was pretty popular, and a lot of people asked for it again. You either buy 3 bottles. 3 bottles is 1 month supply. 3 packs. 3 packs is 1 month supply. Sorry, 3 packs. 1 pack is 10 bottles. So you get free frankincense 5 ml, sulfurzyme, or the cleanser. We think that the cleanser is more worth it. That's, yeah, because you can't redeem the cleanser. So we think the cleanser is more worth it, but it's really up to you what you want. The prices, I think, varies, right, according to the package. Oh, no, it's the standard price. Yeah, I don't know, you guys go and count, okay, but we think the cleanser is more worth it. Yeah. I think a lot of people don't understand our Bloom Collagen, so actually I found a video that I think is pretty useful, and I'm going to show you guys Bloom Collagen video. See my screen? Okay, that sounds good.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Sophie. I'm here at the manufacturing plant of Bloom Collagen Complete in Taiwan. Today, I will be telling you a little bit more about the Young Living Bloom Collagen Complete, including why is it beneficial to supplement with collagen, and why Bloom Collagen is so effective and what makes the formula so special. Before we talk about how special Bloom Collagen Complete is, let me first help you understand why collagen is important to our body. As we know, collagen makes up 25% to 35% of our body's protein, making it the most abundant structural protein in the human body. It is a component of skin, muscles, ligament, bones, and even your blood vessels, hair, and nail. Think of it as the glue that holds everything together. Simply said, if our skin was a building, the collagen would be the strong reinforcing steel that builds a strong support. Elastin is the steel wire that binds the junction point of collagen fibers, and the hyaluronic acid is the concrete filling in the space in skin dermis. Unfortunately, we've been losing collagen every single day after the age of 20. At the age of 40, about 30% collagen would be lost. And by the age of 50, half of the collagen would be gone, causing dramatic appearance changes, with wrinkles, sagging, dullness, and dryness of skin gradually emerge throughout the years of aging. Therefore, aging gracefully is a lifelong topic, and why supplementing with collagen is beneficial for both women and men. Young Living Bloom Collagen Complete gathers all beauty elements in one shot. 10,000 milligram high-quality marine collagen, 3 kinds of essential oils, 4 antioxidants, wolfberry, jasmine green tea, CoQ10, and beetroot, and 5 micronutrients, multivitamins, and minerals. Reason 2. Quality second to none. Our peptin collagen is sourced from the world's leading collagen manufacturer in France, which promises high-quality marine collagen. Reason 3. Sustainability. Every shot of Bloom Collagen has undergone a sustainable and eco-friendly manufacturing process. In order to conserve the beauty, resources, and inhabitability of the planet, we think it is important that our everyday decisions positively affect the planet. Reason 4. High absorption. At 2000 Dalton in molecule size, Bloom Collagen promises its consumer one of the best absorption rate, making it more easily absorbed by the human body. The Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology have published a clinical evidence that the ingestion of 10,000 milligram peptin marine collagen for 4 weeks can significantly improve skin moisture, boost collagen synthesis, and prevent collagen degradation, thus giving you a glowing and plumping skin. And according to multiple international scientific research, it only takes 21 days for one to experience an effective skin improvement by taking 10 grams per day. That is equivalent to 10,000 milligrams per day. Young Living's Bloom Collagen Complete is the world's first functional essential oil infused collagen drink. This premium formula has a unique combination of antioxidants from the citrus essential oils, CoQ10, and vitamin E that can quench free radicals and prevent oxidative damage to skin cells.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here because the video is a bit long. Share that you can take it with your Ningxia rate. If you want a stronger booster, you can take it with Ningxia rate. But those of you who have taken the Bloom Collagen on a almost daily basis, I think you can see a significant difference. So I give you my own personal testimonial. I was in this pregnancy, I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes 3 weeks ago, and I stopped everything because I don't know what is triggering, whether it's affecting my baby and things like that. So I stopped drinking Bloom Collagen, and I do notice that I wasn't taking every day because I was taking every day for about 3 months. Then I stopped to about 4 to 5 times a week. Then I stopped completely because I was fearful of the like possible rise in blood sugar. But after I've done prick tests on myself, it doesn't really affect my blood sugar that much when I take Bloom Collagen. So I'm taking Bloom Collagen again, and I realized that after taking it for the past 3-4 days, my skin is getting a bit much better. So I'm just praying that my baby skin will just be awesome as well, because I'm pregnant. So whether you are pregnant, non-pregnant, I think it's really very important that as long as you want to age gracefully, like what the video says, take your Bloom Collagen together with your Ningxia rate. Yeah, Xiaohui, you got anything to add? Because Xiaohui is in her 40s.
Yeah, very important. So I tell you, it's kind of funny. Well, because actually when they launched it, they were saying that in Malaysia, like our product trainer was sharing with us, take 3 months, minimum 3 months consistent.
Baby, right?
Yeah, to see that result, right? So I wasn't expecting like a lot of result, but then just now, then suddenly it makes sense because when I first noticed visible result, because I tried like I take photos of like the first day I take my face, clean face and all that. So I was comparing that it's around 21 days, okay, after 3 weeks of taking one a day, one bottle a day, I saw some significant change. So I was taking photos again and compare. I don't have time to pull it up day to day, but it's quite so you can see like my forehead, I started to have like fine lines, and then it kind of lessened a bit. And one of the things that I noticed was because I have oily skin, but when I do take Bloom Collagen regularly, my skin become less oily. Because I think because my skin is always oily because the inside is dry. There's not enough water, there's not enough maybe like moisture and all that. So the skin trying to produce a lot of oil to kind of lock the moisture or keep the skin good. So then it become very oily on the outside. So when after taking collagen, the skin become a lot more like what do you call it? Like there's enough structure and all that, and there's enough, and the moisture is being kept properly. It become balanced, the skin. So the oil also become lesser. I was like, very interesting. I don't have a very oily skin anymore. So the skin is usually in a very like what do you call like just nice, like there's not a lot of oil, that you can feel the moisture there. So I really love it. So like 3 weeks also, she was then the video said they wanted to say, oh, it makes sense. Yeah, I did feel that difference in 3 weeks time. So yeah, and another thing that I noticed, and I do hear from my team members talking about this, is that because some of us who maybe exercise a bit more, or maybe it's all that, our joint, our body, like muscles and all that, we get tired easily, like we get sore or pain after exercise or after carrying things and all that. But when we do take collagen, and my personal experience, because I exercise about 4 times a week right nowadays, and I can feel the body can recover better when I do take collagen, the Bloom Collagen. So yeah, really, really awesome stuff. And I think, and for me, it's the first time I take collagen drink, because I previously, when I go out and I see the ingredients, like don't want to buy, but Yang Yiming really cannot fault anything inside. Like okay, everything is the thing that I'm willing to put inside my body. So yeah, very good stuff. And we also have the similar kind of promo in Malaysia, even crazier one, and ended already. So
I want to show you guys what our cross line Joey. Yeah, she used frankincense and Bloom Collagen to help her skin. And then like you can see, it start to heal. Yeah. Start to heal some of the spots and scarring. So if this is something that you like to see on your own skin, yeah, go and take Bloom Collagen. Yeah, you can take either first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, or you can take it before you sleep. It's really up to you. There are some people, because of the green tea extract inside the Bloom Collagen, they can only take it in the morning, because after that they'll be very alert all the way to the evening time. So also adjust according to your body needs. Okay, then let me we're gonna conclude very soon. So let me see. Let me share screen.
If you want to, I quickly share the photos of comparison of my skin after.
Okay. You want to show first?
This is the one I just pull up from my Facebook easier. It's 3 weeks. First thing you notice is, okay, the fine lines here is a bit less. Still have I'm already 42.
Less dehydrated.
Yeah, and it's not the color and all that, but actually my skin was a bit yellowish. So this one, I thought it's a very funny kind of feeling because I never noticed my skin is yellowish. Never noticed that because I'm generally fair kind of person. But the complexion like just turned into like less yellowish but more pinkish. Do you know? Like after taking, so I'm like, I don't want to go back there. I was looking at some of my old photos. I thought, wow, my skin like so, why so yellowish? And one of the things is maybe not noticeable, and I can't use it to compare with photos, is that if you notice, I do have a scar here. Okay, it was chickenpox. I had chickenpox a couple of years ago, and there's one that is very deep, big one, and then after it burst, it got like there's a dent, like there's a hole, small hole there. Okay, so on this side, actually it becomes less, as in less
smaller.
Not so deep, so it become a bit fuller, like like it kind of grow back, that kind of thing. It's like that, but it's not enough for me to take show in the photo. So but that experience that. But I do want to say that I do take Ningsia and Blue Collagen as well as Sulfazyme. Yeah, Sulfazyme is an NSN supplement. I do take all three of them, and but this is before I started using the Bloom skincare. But after I also love the Bloom skincare. Recently, I changed it back to, I try to go back to the art series. I can't wait to finish my art series.
I alternate.
Oh
I do
God.
Bloom at night. I do Bloom at night.
I didn't realize that Bloom really works for my skin that well.
Yeah, I do Bloom at night. I do art in the day.
I think maybe I try to go back to alternate first, like before I finish my art one. I was like, oh my God, like Bloom is actually better. I was like, and I shouldn't have gone back to art. But I mean, art is still good, but Bloom is just like a level better than.
Sounds steroids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you quickly the black seed oil. It's only open for Essential Rewards members, one per member. This one, actually Singapore, we don't have enough. We borrowed stocks from Indonesia. So your bottle, the label, the box, you will see that it's slightly different, just to take note. I know Gabriela, she has a member, Marie, who loves to drip it directly into her mouth. There are some people who take coconut oil. Yeah, there are some people who take coconut oil every morning for the lipid. That means they want more oil into their system because of their health issues, right? So many of them has replaced it with black seed oil because it has better. Just go and Google lah. Black seed oil is very much used by the Muslim community because it was stated in the Quran that Prophet Muhammad said that it can cure all diseases except for death. Yeah, so the Muslim community really loved it, and I think almost every Muslim probably grew up with a black seed oil. So Young Living one is the seed to seal certified one. So a lot of people buy it also because it's not expensive if you compare to what's available in the market and those top-notch, sort of the top-notch range of black seed oil. Okay, so that's all I'm going to talk about this today because black seed oil is a class by itself.
Yeah, but I just want to add, because I usually take it orally, like either when I make my capsules, my essential oil capsules, like to take orally, because I have sensitive stomach, so I always need like some base oil on top of the essential oil inside the capsule. But I do take it like drip directly into my mouth. I like the taste. One of the things that I just discovered recently, because I've been eating it, right? So I haven't been thinking about applying it. But recently I got some rashes on my palm. So I'm one of those with very sensitive skin. When I use some hot oil, sometimes I didn't realize it's hot. When I apply it, it's okay. But then a few hours later, I start to have rashes or even like small blister kind of rash. That happens last month. And this time around, rather than using other like the oil, rose ointment or some of the blend of oil to kind of help to heal, right? I tried black seed oil because I was about to drip my mouth. And I said, okay, I'm drip ready. I drip a bit on my hand, my fingers. Okay, now I think I'm going to use blackseed oil on every rashes that I get in my life already. It's way better than all those things that I tried to blend before. I was like really amazed because just applying 2 times within the day, I can see it start to kind of heal, and the rash like subside, like there's no the redness like reduced by a lot, and it's not so itchy, and it's not so inflamed, like sometimes it's angry rashes like you see like pop up like very swollen kind. It just reduced very significantly just applying 2 times. I was like, okay, I didn't know this thing is that good. Okay, so really highly recommend that you get this because it's really a versatile oil that can be used in many ways, and
orally application.
mixed with honey and tastes quite good if you don't like the oil taste, but really good stuff. I would say and it's not very expensive. Just get one, try it out, try in different ways, play with it. It's really, really good stuff. Now I know why the Muslim community love this thing. Like they literally use it for everything. Every like natural remedies, anything, not sore throat also take. They say this type not feeling well, apply. So that's how they are using it. So highly recommend. Okay,
so that's all for the Singapore products that's new this August. Another thing I want to let you guys know is about the Young Living referral program that is happening in Singapore this month. So what Young Living Singapore is doing, so you guys know about Young Living referral program, right? Where you refer somebody to use Young Living products or join as a member. This month, when you enroll 2 new members, you get 10 bottles, 1 box free. Okay, if you enroll 4 new members, you get a very precious oil, Sisters, 5 ml. Sisters is very good for immunity. Okay, I think it's also found in Immune Power or Aroma Balance in Malaysia and Indonesia. It's called Aroma Balance, I think. Yeah, so Sisters is actually very good for immunity, which is what we need right now. And then Higher Unity is no longer on sale. Higher Unity is an oil that was very exclusively made to connect with your higher power. Okay, so Higher Unity essential oil 5 ml. I think it was very expensive. It was like 300-400 Sing. I can't remember. I remember it was a very expensive oil. You remember, Xiaohui?
it was never sold in Malaysia. It was given out as free gift.
Yeah, it was given as free gift, right? But I know it was.
I know it has a lot of expensive oil inside.
Yeah.
They were like, what? You put they basically blend all the expensive oil inside. So it has a lot of expensive oil inside. So it's not cheap, this bottle oil. But your Sisters also not cheap, right? It's 60 over PV.
Yeah.
It's like so good. Enroll. And
yeah, sorry. This oil is Sing dollar 245. Yeah, I just found the price 245. So it's actually very expensive. Yeah. Then so you guys know that when you can refer somebody, if you already have 1 member, you just need 1 more, then you can get 1 free box. Okay, you can, if you think that maybe I'm not drinking it, I not sure, you can just take it as samples to try, and then 10 packs then give to different people to try. Okay, so 2 new members, 10 pack, and then 4 new members this month you get Sisters and Room Collagen 10 pack, as well as 6 new members, Higher Immunity and Room Collagen Complete. Okay, and then this one, when you get your new members on board, or if you realize that there are some new members who join join your team or join you but did not join the Essential Rewards program, you can encourage them to only this month in August, only but they must not have joined any ER before, Essential Rewards before. Okay, and they start this month. They maintain from August to November, every month 100 PV. In December, Young Living will give them a free oil rack, this rotating oil rack. Okay, so just to note that this is happening in Singapore this month when you enroll them and get them on board your Young Living Essential Oils team. Okay, so we are on time. Yay. Okay, so this is my contact details and my Instagram. If you want to look for me, let me know. If you want to look for Xiaohui, let us know as well. I'll get you connected with Xiaohui. And if you have any question, did we address all questions in the chat, Xiaohui?
I think all, yeah, I don't see any new comments really. Yeah.
Okay. So we thank you guys for tuning in. Every Monday at 10 p.m. Singapore time, we will chat about different topics. We have not decided on next week's topic. Yep, we haven't decided on next week's topic, but it's going to be the same. Next week is going to be Chinese sharing. Following week is going to be English sharing. And then we'll conclude for the month of August and then September as well. We have monthly sharing, weekly Monday sharing for members and non-members, and also friends, in your friends who are curious to learn more about Young Living, to come and join us on our Zoom calls as well. So look out for our next week's class and our next week's topic, and we will see you guys next Monday, 10 p.m. Bye.
Thanks, Charlene.
Thanks so much, guys.